Hi, this is Sahara playing Avadon 3 the Warborn, and we are currently in the Black Fortress. We are trying to complete our quest for Redbeard. He needs additional information about troop movements. Oops. Oh, is on there. But the only way we can do that, the librarian said that information is in the tower. So we have a quest to go up into the tower, find that information, but there's a whole bunch of bad magic up there we are going to have to fight. Which always happens here in this tower. You'd think they would learn by now. That's my thought on it anyway. I like all these books stacked around. Oops, I almost missed that. Well, there's nothing in it anyway. Okay, this is going to be interesting because I'm going to be on my own. And I kind of know how the layout of this library is now. I've been up, this is my third time here. You enter the library tower. For centuries, books and scrolls on all imaginable topics have been piled up here. The halls are kept dry and cool so that the works can endure. Runes are etched into the floors, bearing spells that scare off bookworms and other pests. Alas, the magical books and scrolls stored up here bear a certain amount of chaotic residual magic. That's why you can see through the windows to the west defensive turrets. Those turrets are working correctly. You hope the magic here didn't disrupt any of the others. Okay, so I'm going to have to fight turrets again. Because that was what I had to fight last time. Lots and lots of turrets. Okay. This catalog is blank. It has been brought up recently so that the works up here can receive a fresh inventory. Ooh, I'll take somebody's money. Alright. I'll take that base too. Okay, is it a good turret? Yeah, it looks like it's a good turret for now. Are they going to turn bad? They've never had, well, how about this one? Oh, that's a bad turret. Bad turret. Several of them. Okay. Wow, my missile is much better. Is there another one here? Yep, I'm out of range. Yay! I figured I was because it wasn't shooting at me before. Okay. Yep, my missile is much better. Broom. I don't want a broom. Okay. We got another... Okay, we got another thing here. This catalog is blank. It has been brought up recently. Okay, so what you have to do is go up and over and then back down. That's blank. Okay, anywhere? Yep. There is a rat, okay, standing at the end of the hall, facing away from you. The magic of this place has affected the rodents. They're pretty big. They're really big. Then the thing senses you. It turns around and you see that its eyes are glowing in bright red. It drools and squeaks. The alien sounds it makes sound like crude attempts at speech. Then it gives up on its poignant attempts to talk to you and it just lunges at you instead. Okay, well, thank you. And how many of them are there? Twisted... I'm sorry, what was it called? Darn it. Twisted Mage Rat. Oh, so it's interesting. Uh-huh. You just healed yourself. Okay. Come on, one more. There we go. Put you out of your misery. Sorry, baby. Alright, let's get over here. A twisted mage rat. This looks a little different than what it was before. Just a tad. I know there's got to be nothing in there either. Where are the rest of the turrets? Oh, here's another twisted rat. Now we got a whole bunch of them. Okay. So we're up here. Oh. Oh my goodness. Come on. I forgot how bad the scrolling is on here. I thought this one down here would come out at me, but it's just sitting there. Now you're going to come up at me? There you go. Okay. Any more? Yep. Oh, it ran away. Well, that's odd. What the heck? Alright, now I see another one there. Whole bunch of them. And my turret just disappeared. Alright, I'm going to go up here. Oh, can't. Okay. I think my turret's getting a little bit better. Okay, so can we get any of you down here? What the hell did it just do? There you go. Come on after me. Oh. What? This is so weird. It runs in like these little circles. Huh. Weird. Weird, weird. I don't know if that was intentional or if it's just something wrong with the programming. Okay, this opens up that one. Alright. That's all. And a pipe. Well, that opened up both of them. Okay. That's unusual. Open box. The box is locked. You don't have the key, and the lock is too complicated to pick. Well, okay. I want the key. Do any of these triggers? Nope, they're not. They've never had, you step on a pile of rubble waiting to be swept away. It makes a loud crunch. A moment later, a shade appears in front of you. It's an insubstantial humanoid form crafted from raw magic. It raises a vague imitation of a finger to where its lips should be. You hear, shh. You brace yourself and attack, but the shade just floats there, watching you. You have activated some forgotten magical automatic librarian, and it's now following you. Okay. Well, that's interesting. So if I click on it, doesn't do anything, just says shh. You step on another pile of rubble. There's another loud crunch. Again the shade goes shh. It's louder this time, and it's angrier. These constructs are meant to enforce the library's rules. You wonder how far it is willing to go to do so. So in other words, stay away from the... Well, you can't do anything but go past that rubble. Okay. Alright. But I needed the key. So they're going to follow me down here? Well, and there is no way to get past here without walking on something. You try to pass the rubble in a quiet, careful manner. It doesn't work. Crunch! Sure enough, moments later, you have been joined by another annoying library shade. Shh! Well, so we got to learn, we have to circumvent. Am I going to get to the category? Oh, here we are. This is a new catalog placed up here recently. Protus must have ordered a new inventory of the contents of this tower. The first 50 or so pages list the works stored in this wing. You flip through it hunting for notes on the Warborn. You get lucky. Apparently some redundant maps of enemy fortifications were brought up here a few months ago. The scrolls are labeled KWL312. They are marked simply as unshelved. Oh, great. KWL312. So that means all those books, we have to go through all of them. 312. Alright. So that means without walking on anything. Right? And it's like, how do you even do that? Interesting. This crate is full of scrolls, journals, and other dense clumps of information. It's all recent knowledge, probably relevant to the war, and sent up here to be temporarily stored. Alas, the stuff is not well organized. The rosters and maps have vague and confusing labels. You suspect that this is intentional. They want to keep spies from understanding what they are looking at. You flip through the stuff, but you don't learn anything interesting. Okay. Oh. You search for anything labeled KWL312. Sure enough, you find a heavy scroll tube full of maps. None of the maps are clearly labeled, but the tube has the right identification. You put it in your pack. Flip this up, and nothing interesting. Okay, so the way out of here is I gotta come this way. Out of my way. Alright. Open this up. Well, you should be yelling at me for that because it made so much noise. Okay. I'm done. So now I go to the librarian again. To the... Come on, there you are. Alright, you follow I Tanzin as she circles the library giving orders and dispensing reprimands. No matter how angry and vicious she gets, her voice never rises above a whisper. It's impressive. Tell me about the Avadon library. Oh, okay, so did I... Library bounty, when you large... Okay. Okay, Redbeard's letter told you to go to the Avadon library, find maps. So now what do I do? I have him, right? Because I leveled up. Special items. Redbeard's letter. Remember since a letter, it's supposing list of training, prison, Nightshade, Warborn maps. Here we go. This is a thick shelf of maps, supposedly of the lands of the Warborn. Parts of them are in code, so you aren't sure exactly what lands the maps are of. So, where do I go now? I guess that's the whole question. I suppose I need to report to Heart Protus. He's not the heart now. He is... Okay. Oh, your hair stands on end for a moment. It's a familiar sensation. You check the letter you got from Redbeard. It has changed again. Another instruction has appeared. Enter my private chambers. In my tower, find a glass flask filled with sticky red fluid. I need it. Someone in my tower can open the gate for you. The handwriting and punctuation of the message are interestingly erratic. Well, he's dying, so... In my tower. So I've got to go up now. Where are we going? Okay. And I should level myself up. Okay. Dexterity. Is my endurance okay? I think it is, and I think my strength is okay too. And do more damage. Probably wouldn't hurt to do that one. Okay, so I'm at level 3 here. So I want to focus on my turrets. This is at level 6, a powerful attack that knocks your opponents off balance, slowing and ensnaring it. And also, this here, so I'm going to go this one and this one. Okay. Alright, here we go. Up the ladder. Okay. And if I remember right, his private chambers, well, I don't know if Protoss took him over. That's the whole thing, too. Did Protoss take over his private chambers? I'm sorry, I'm taking everything that doesn't have NY on it. These do, so that's because Drake's skin is worth a lot of money. Ooh, that person has a name. Who are you? Has a name. Oh, I guess it's just librarian. Never mind. I forgot they have a library upstairs too. Petitioner General. A stern-faced woman meditates while standing. She is wearing a pristine black robe, but it looks purple to me. I don't know. With a purple sash. Well, that's a hell of a long, big sash. When you approach, her eyes snap open and lock on you. She bows. I am Petitioner General of Oaklandia. She looks disappointed by what she sees. And you are a hand. Not useful. So why do you say I'm not useful to you? A hand cannot help me with the favor I seek. I need at least an eye. A heart would do, preferably the keeper himself. What does the title petitioner mean? The obvious. I am seeking a favor from acting keeper Protoss, or a heart, or, if I must, an eye. A hand cannot give what I seek. Well, tell me more about Hochlandia, because I know I'm going back there. She seems unsurprised by your interest. We prefer not to speak about ourselves. You point out that you did not ask about her, but rather her home. Most just want to talk to me of their love of Shadow Walker tales, or make comments about our clothes. She smooths out her robe and sash. I come from the village. Among the leaves. Our name derives from our love of landscaping and plentiful forests. I miss my village, but I am here on their behalf. I seek a favor from the keeper. And what favor do you seek? We heard our conflict with Kilidarian over the Raza Woods will soon be ended. The woods will be split between us. You've heard the same. The pact has had enough and will be imposing a solution on the conflict. My family owns large tracts of forest near the border. We lease them to loggers who trim the forests, harvesting only those trees that can be spared. What? This method preserves forests for future generations, but requires very large swaths of land to be profitable. So what do you think of the solution for the fight? I think that any who oppose it are assassinated by Avadon. It is your elegant way to make sure you're none opposed to peace. But I approve. It was madness for us to fight each other when the Farlands were planning to destroy us. I'm not hearing what you want. I seek to expand our land holdings into the Braza Woods. They contain virgin forests with old-growth trees ripe for harvest. You notice her hand rests on a bulging coin purse on her hip. How how will a bribe to Avadon get you lands in the Braza Woods split? She shakes her head with disappointment. The logic should be obvious. You tell her it is not. She takes pity on you. The splitting of the Braza Woods will be based on a map and report made here. I seek an eye, heart, or even the keeper to recommend that my family get preferential consideration when those woods are partitioned to be sold. Of course, I am more than willing to pay for their time and careful consideration in this matter. She rests her hand on her coin purse. Bribing an Avadon warrior official is immoral, but everybody does it. I mean, that's why Avadon got to be Avadon. Still one. Her eyes narrow on you. The Braza Woods will be sold off regardless. Why not to my family? We'll preserve those forests mostly, as we have our other lands. Otherwise, who knows what will happen to the woods? Excuse me, I am done speaking with someone who cannot help me. She returns to her meditation. Where do you seek? Perhaps I can help? No, when I first arrived, I paid a hand to help me. It proved fruitless. I will not make that mistake again. Okay. So you're just going to sit here in the corner and sulk. Alrighty. And this is closed off. I think that's what leads up to... And this goes into the other library. Yep, it's just a heart. Just a heart. Oh, another codex. This book is about Hoaglanda. Hoaglanda. Here we go. Okay. Heart. Oh, here's another heart with the name. Let's do this one first before I forget. This book is about Killaderia. Killaderia. Here we go. Oop. And librarian, lots of librarians. Just looking for lockpicks. Alright, where'd the other one go? Here she is, Heart Hannah. One of Protus's hearts is patrolling this tower. She walks through the corridors, looking through windows at the surrounding mountains and taking notes. An assistant occasionally catches up with her with a fresh report. She notices you as she walks by. She checks a scroll. You are Sahara, traveling with Redbeard. Questionable loyalty. Under observation. Yes, you can be in this tower. I am Heart Hannah. I offer you a late welcome to Avadon. So you are a Heart of Avadon. That is my honor. Redbeard brought me here from the Kawa. As for me personally, my family has some prestige in the Kawa, and so we are expected to send many to serve. My service was acceptable. Thus, Protus chose to keep me around with new responsibilities. I am honored. What do you do in the Kawa? I was an inquisitor. I sought those who violated the stone code. A harsh life. I made many hard decisions. This appealed to Redbeard. How did Redbeard hear about you? His hands, eyes, and hearts are always looking for talented souls to bring to the Black Fortress, either voluntarily or by conscription. Of course, I chose to come here enthusiastically. Tell me about your family. We had wealth and position in the Kawa. However, such privileges are paid for with service. Our lands are occupied by the Warborn now. We have lost much. I am determined to take it back. So what is sort of service? Military, legal, charity. One measure of a family's value is how many of its children serve the people and the pact. By being here, I serve the Pact and my family's prestige at the same time. It will help when the war ends and we rebuild. It helps our prestige that my family has given 2 daughters to the cause, me and my sister. Sister? My sister is here, Envoy Duran, sent by Hanbar's council to assist Avadon and Protus. That must be the Duran who contacted you outside the Green Refuge, asking you to spy on Redbeard for her. We were on different sides once. Now we work together. I would be happy to tell you more about her. Yeah, I remember this now, Heart Hannah. She hated her sister in Avadon too, because her sister came in under Hanbars and was asking, council was asking questions. After questions, looking for information about how to take down Redbeard and the Black Fortress. So let's talk about Envoy Duran, because she's the one that wants all this information from us. I would be happy to. She has already told me about you. You are working for a dangerous rogue, Redbeard. Redbeard is failing, and he is dragging you down. No, falling. Redbeard is falling, and he is dragging you down with him. Yet we both have hope that you will be redeemed. She is a powerful woman now, even more so than me. I am happy for her. She seems sincere, but she wasn't before. She is powerful. She works for Hanbar's council. When the council has orders for Avadon, she delivers them. Then she reports back to them on Avadon's activity. That role gives her a huge amount of influence. You work together now. Happily, yes. When I served Redbeard, she was not pleased. She saw Redbeard was a threat to the Pact before I did. Now that we both work with Protus, we get on very well. You've been brainwashed? Were you sent down in the dungeons? She asked me to do something. I am sure she did. You are quite important in your own way. What did she want? She wants some of Redbeard's hair. Heart Hannah is generally amused. Really? That is a peculiar bit of old magic, weak stuff. There is not much that can be done with hair. She is reaching. I'll be sure to tease her about it later. Should I help her? I think so. It won't affect Redbeard either way, but it will earn you a powerful ally. It's a savvy move. What do you do for Avadon? As a heart, I advise acting Keeper Protus directly. The rest of the time, I am searching the Pact for the disloyal. Redbeard lost track of his purpose. He couldn't tell who a true heart... He couldn't tell who a threat to the Pact is. I am correcting his errors and finding those who keep the Pact from coming together. So where do you look for the disloyal? Everywhere. Armies, governments, business. I am focused on those fanatics who would make Pacts states fight each other. This nonsense about the Pact fighting over little bits of land, over old grudges, has to stop. And how are you different from Redbeard? I am more careful. I worry about what is best for the Pact, not about my own pride and delicate feelings. Also, we can't remove anyone on Hanbar's council anymore. That is the main thing Protus gave up. They are now above us. We can't remove anyone. Okay. But what if someone in Hanbar's council really is hurting the Pact? The members of the council are chosen by the 5 nations of the Pact. If one of them is a traitor, we just have to trust that their nation removes them. We can't remove them ourselves. Really? Wow, that seems a great way to have a corrupted Pact. I don't like that at all. Removed how? Redbeard removed them with jailing and execution. Life was hard for anyone he suspected of disloyalty. Life was hard and short. Are you sure traitors will be removed? I don't know. It's a new system. We're still working on it. Right now, we're just focused on winning the war. You guys are going to be taken over from the inside now. I need access to Redbeard's tower. Heart Hannah says, really? Why? You show him the letter. I'm worried about this, but Protus told me to help you. The stairs are in the south end of this floor. I will have the gate open for you. Be careful, though. I've heard that Redbeard placed defenses up there. We haven't the warriors to spare to clean them out yet. Okay. So, to the south. So the gate's open now. Thank you so very much. Interesting. So they started a whole new. I don't like that. I don't like how they're doing the pack now. I didn't think I'd be able to get in there. And where are these? Oh, this portal. That never used to be there before. And where do these stairs go to? These stairs never used to be here before either. Avadon main floor access. Avadon dungeon access. Really? So you could get straight down there with having to go through everything? That makes a heck of a lot of sense to me. This is the audience hall of the Keeper of Avadon. It's a huge, imposing chamber. Proto sits on his throne to the north, dealing with a constant flow of supplicants and hearts. You silently watch for a few minutes. Being the Keeper of Avadon looks like an exhausting job, with a ceaseless river of paperwork. Eventually, Protus notices you. In a rare moment of quiet, he sips some wine and waves you forward. No, not until I have time to look at some stuff. The contested lands. Alright. Keeper, the contested lands. Here we go. Can't be too many more of them. Is there anyone out here? This is Avadon's equivalent of Purgatory. It is a waiting hall where people who want something from the Black Fortress wait to see the Keeper and make requests, or most often wait, and wait, and wait, sometimes for years. When you enter the hall, all heads turn to you, hoping that you are a Keeper or a Heart. When they see you are a mere hand, they return to their long wait. Most of the envoys are noble or wealthy citizens of the Pact. There is also one old wrench, sitting on a bench by the south wall and noisily smacking on a big plate of ribs. Yes, he's been in the last 2 episodes. That's so funny. He is still here. Overseer Levant. An elderly man of the Kaaba is slumped in his chair. His robes are clean, but threadbare and torn. He has been in an exile in Avadon for quite some time, and it has left him exhausted and demoralized. He still has enough energy to greet a hand at Avadon. He goes into the speech, which he has given many times. Greetings, envoy of Avadon. I am honored to meet you. I am Overseer Levitt, master of the unfortunate Kaaba town of Goldcraig. I have been here for some time, trying to get help for my sad, ruined village. I am a humble leader of the Kaaba, and we need your help. How did you come to be here? My poor town was near the Kaaba's border with the Wretchlands. When the war began, we were one of the first towns assaulted. Now we are on the front, constantly warred over by Pact and the Warborn. Our beautiful town is a battlefield, and all of our people fled. Where is Goldcraig's people now? In camps, on the safe side of enemy lines. We wait, we train. We are going to fight and take our town back. We are just waiting for help. Where did you go after Goldcraig was lost? I went to the camps to help my people. I got food and shelter for them. I reassured them. We found old warriors willing to train us so we could help retake our home. Then, with time, I saw I had to leave. I came to Avadon. So why did you leave the camp? Because we want to fight. We want to reclaim our home. However, we are poor and hungry. We are farmers and merchants. We can't take Goldcraig back and rebuild it without help. Was the journey here dangerous? Happily, no. I traveled here along the free roads, far from the enemy. At least one thing went well. You are staying in Avadon now. Yes, but I will leave soon. Even if I can't get help, guests are not tolerated forever. Other supplicants are waiting to take my pallet and wait for the Keeper's aid. Okay, whoops. I'd like to know more about Goldcraig. It was a beautiful town, friendly, fertile. We obeyed the Stone Code and fought for the Pact. I was thankful every day for the honor of being the overseer. Then the Age of Chaos began, and the Warborn poured over the borders. So what condition is in now? He looks away. A ruin, a pile of rubble. The war-born fail to defile everything they touch. Who will be overseer when you return? I won't lie. I hope it is me. I like being overseer. However, I would happily be a street sweeper if I could do it in my home. What will you do when the town is retaken? We will rebuild. I hope the pact helps us, but if they don't, we will do it ourselves. We will remake our home. I want to be there the first day we return. Before anything else, we will go and etch the stones. Etch the stones? There are 3 stones in the middle of every Kawa town. They are carved with the stone code, the laws we all live by. Sometimes these laws are changed. When it happens, the new lines are etched into the stones. That is what I mean. A full copy of the stone code will mark us as full members of the Kawa once again. Okay. You are looking for help. Levent looks around to make sure nobody is spying. Then he leans close to you and whispers, I know who you are. You work with Redbeard. Acting Keeper Protest doesn't care about our humble little town, but Redbeard might. I've heard rumors. He has been seen near the Kawa. Please speak with him. Ask him to help us. We are eager to fight and to work, but we can't do it alone. Oh, and please keep this a secret. Don't tell Protus. Why do I need to keep this secret? Levent chuckles. Politics. I've been around a long time. I know that Protus will be angry at me if he thinks I am talking to his rival. He will retaliate. Doesn't matter. I'll take the risk for my people. Do you think that Redbeard can help you? I do. He is old and eccentric, but he is powerful and cunning. Also, he needs allies very badly. I think something can be worked out. Alright. So did I get a quest? Yes. Overseer in Exile. And the wretch, well, we're over. Oh my goodness, look at all that food he's got on the floor down there. Every time you see him, he's, that's just so funny. He's always got more food. Oh, yeah, the wretch. Lord, that's the same one. Okay. So I'm at, yeah, we're almost going on 40 minutes. I'm going to go and close down this episode. If you enjoyed it, click like, leave a comment. Thank you so much for watching. And the next time we come back, I will be talking to the Lord here, this wretch Lord. I can never say his name. And then I probably talk to Keeper Protus, see what he has to say. And then go up into Redbeard's tower to see if I can find the stuff that he needs. Plus, I know I'm going to find a piece of hair, obviously, for Duran. So, talk to you later. Sahara out.